I wanted to share this great math resource with you. This website called Hit the Button is great for students to practice their fluency when it comes to any of the 4 operations, such as addition, subtraction, multiplication, and division. Even students who are practicing how to make 10, there's a great section called Number Bonds where they can practice that skill. Or students in grade 5 who are working with decimals, there's also a game where they can practice making 1 whole or making 10 using decimals. So I'm going to go through the different options so you can see all the benefits of using this website. You can use this website on a mobile device, desktop, laptop, or something with a touch screen like an iPad. I'm going to start with the times tables, and there's many different options here. So you can go up to 12 or you can go up to 10. I usually use going up to 10 with most students, and then you can pick the fact, the number that they're going to multiply by. You can keep it consistent or you can do a mixed version. So for this example, I'm going to show you the 4s. It always starts with this screen with instructions, what the students will be shown, and their job is to hit the button that shows the correct answer. Down at the bottom, it shows you what fact you're focusing on or what the answer will be. There is a timer. These games are 1 minute long, and then there's a score. So I'm going to show you how to play it here. Press play. So at the top, you have the expression. They have the products spread out. There is a color yellow. If you play it again, that color will probably change. So it's never exactly the same. At the bottom, again, you have your timer counting down and then the score based on how many they get correct. So you have 5 times 4, so they're going to find the answer on the screen. One thing I really like about this is that it shows all the products there, so they have different answers to choose from. If they do get stuck, they know the fact is there, they just need to choose the right one. 7 times 4 is 28. 1 times 4. When they get it right, that green light lights up. If they get it wrong, it's red. It doesn't make a sound. If that bothers your student, I would turn the sound off. Okay, so as I'm going, the timer is going down, and then there's that score. So it shows your score. You scored 4 out of 5. When I'm working with students using this website, I focus only on what they have. If they got anything wrong, I ignore that. So we kind of calculate, okay, how many did you get this round? You got 4. So I'll do 3 rounds or 4 rounds or 5 rounds so they're not stuck on this one score. And then at the end, I'll have them add up all their points from each round so they can look at that larger number. And then, okay, next time, let's see if we can get that same exact number or go even higher. So go back to the menu. So you have different options here. On this right side, you can choose hit the question instead. So if we're clicking on 3, this time you will be shown an answer. Hit the button that shows the question to that answer. So here we have 30. Now we're looking for the expression that has a value of 30. So we know that's 10 times 3. 12, that is 4 times 3. 27, 9 times 3. So it's just another way for students to practice that multiplication. 24, oh, I know that's 8 times 3. Let's look at some more options. Okay, we're going to go back out to the home section. Let's look at the division facts, very similar to multiplication facts. Again, you can do or limit it to division up to 10 or division up to 12. So let's hit divided by 5. You'll be shown a calculation. Press play. 30 divided by 5, 6. 55 divided by 5, 11, and so on. Let's go back out. We see the question. Let's hit 9. If the answer is 8, what can I divide by 9 that equals 8? 72. What can I divide by 9 that equals 6? 54. Go back out, go to the home section. Now, these two are together. You have doubles and you have halves. One great skill for students is that they can double any number. It helps with understanding multiplication and multiplying by 2 if they think about doubles. So if you go into the doubles section, it's set up a little bit different. On one side, you have number ranges, doubles to 10, doubles from 5 to 15, and so forth. Then you have multiples on the right side. Let's check out the number range where it's doubles from 5 to 15. Hit the button that is double the number shown. So if I see double 10, I'm looking for 20. Double 6, I'm looking for 12. Double 12, I'm looking for 24. Let's go back out. Let's try doubles from 50 to 100. 79. Now this is a lot harder, more difficult, definitely more challenging. So only do something like this if your students are ready to practice this skill. I know 9 doubled is 18 and 70 doubled is 140. So that's 158. Let's go back out. Let's look at the multiples. If we have multiples of 10 up to 250, double 60, 120, double 140, 280, double 60, 120, double 10 is 20. So you have so many options for all of your students who are at different levels. All right, next are halves. So opposite of doubling, we're going to have different numbers. So you have the same options. On the left, the number ranges. On the right, your different multiples. So let's check out halves to 10. Half of 16, 8. Half of 10, not 10. Half of 10 is 5. Half of 12, 6. Half of 16, 8. Keep going. Okay, let's look at some multiples on the side. Multiples up to 100. Hit the button that is half the number shown. Half of 160, 80, half of 140, 70, half of 40, 20. So many options for your students who are all on different levels. Let's go back out. Next, number bonds. This is a really great skill to practice with students of any age. So you can start with making 10 up to 10. So we're going to make a 10. You'll be shown a number. Hit the button that makes the total up to 10. So if there's 9, what do we need to add to 9 to make 10? We need 1. If I have 5, what do we need to add to 5 to make 10? 5. Again, with 9, we need 1. With 4, we need 6. And this is a great skill to have students practice. Again, they still have the timer at the bottom, but it's not about you have to get 50 in 1 minute. It's just how many can you get right in 1 minute? Let's look at some more. They have addition within 10. So before we thought about what we needed to add on to get to 10, here we're looking at the addition expression. 4 plus 2 is 6. So it's any sum within 10. We have missing numbers, addition and subtraction. You will be shown sums with missing numbers. Hit the button that has the missing number on it. So what number, question mark, minus 3 equals 6? I know 9 minus 3 equals 6. What number plus 7 equals 9? 2. What number minus 1 equals 1? 2. What number minus 4 equals 1? 5. These are also games that you can do as a whole class, or if you're working in a small group, working one-on-one, helping your child at home with their homework. This can be done in tutoring as well. They have those same options with up to 20. Let's look at subtraction within 20. 10 minus 2, 8. 18 minus 10, 8. 16 minus 11, 5. 14 minus 10, 4. 13 minus 4, 9. Keep going till that timer runs out. And you will be shown a sum. Hit the button that has the correct total. Here is a great way for students to practice adding 3 addends. So 4 and 5 is 9 plus 1 is 10. 9 and 1 is 10 plus 2 is 12. 4 and 8 is 12 plus 3 is 15. 8 and 2 is 10 plus 7 is 17. It's a great time for them to practice using the numbers that are most friendly to them to add together first, then adding on that third number. On the right, we have up to 100, and then there are decimals. So let's look at up to 100. So just like making 10, now we're going to make 100. If you have 40, how much do you need? 60. I have 88. 2 more makes 90 plus 10 is 100. So that's 12. 40 and 60 is 100. If I have 7 more, that gets me to 60. And then 40 more gets me to 100. 40 and 7 is 47. All right, let's look at the decimals. Making one whole. Great for students in grade 4 and 5. So you have 3/10. How many more tenths do you need to make one whole? 7/10. It's connected right with the making 10. I would do that making 10 activity before going into these decimals, just as a refresher for students who are adding on decimals. Oops. 4/10 plus 6/10 is one whole. 3/10 plus 7/10 is one whole. Now, if we go to the making a 10, it's a bit more difficult. So we have 6 and 2/10. So this is where regrouping comes into play. So if I have 8/10, that gets me to 7, plus 2 would be only 9. So I need more than 2 and 8/10. I need 3 and 8/10. 7 ones plus 3 ones is 10 ones. 6 and 5/10. Well, 5 more tenths makes a whole, which makes 7. Then I need 3 more. So it's 3 and 5/10. So they need to think more about how they can compose new units in the ones place to get them to 10. And then the last section I want to show you are the square numbers. So you are basically multiplying each factor by itself. So 7 times 7. So similar to doubling, where they're adding the number to itself, with multiplication, they're multiplying the number to itself. So 7 times 7 is 49. 10 times 10 is 100. 6 times 6 is 36. And so forth. So many options using this website called Hit the Button. Let me show you how to get here. So if you're Googling, once you type into Google, Hit the Button, you're going to hit the search results that fall under top marks, and it's called Hit the Button, Quick Fire Math Practice for 6 to 11-year-olds, or anyone who needs more practice with this. And then you're going to hit this green button that says Play Game right here. It kind of looks like it's an advertisement, but that's the button you need to hit to play the game, and it takes you to the home page of the website. I hope you can explore this website with your children or students to help them with their math fact fluency.